Record button. Okay.
Hufflepuff nonsense.
We're now theoretically recording. I guess we'll give it a minute and then we'll do a screenshot thing.
Does that mean we're recording theories?
Yeah, what
yes.
you thinking about?
Ooh. Should we do a hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil thumbnail?
I don't know. Would you like to do that?
I don't know. That just popped into my head as a good idea.
So I was just going to hold up this button.
Well, I'm the middle one, so I'm here. So I guess I'll put my hands under the muffs.
So which one should Cluze do? Ooh, Cluze is the last one to swear on the show, so Cluze should have his mouth covered.
Wasn't it see, hear, speak in that order?
I have no idea. I think as long as they're all there, I think it's probably okay.
Yeah. All right. Well, are you has there been enough time to do that?
It's been 55 seconds, so probably.
All right. Well, then I will hear nothing.
Okay. Watching him do this is brilliant, but
that actually works too, but you can't take a picture of it.
That was awesome.
All right.
All right. Here we go. Okay, that's probably a good thumbnail. Oh my god.
My favorite part was when Squee threw his headphones on the floor.
Squee, you're good. Squee!
Yeah, I know. I can hear you through my hands.
Squee! You're good!
I could still hear you through my hands.
What?
It was just fun.
Yes, I know.
Hands are
I was being
apparently
funny.
speakers.
They conduct acoustics? I blame the water.
Did you only have 36%?
I only have 36% off somehow.
Yeah, has that changed, by the way?
No, it's committed to this. Now
that
I'm
means-
wondering if maybe not having carbs actually grossly throws off the ratio, but I'm obviously not dead yet.
Are you?
I'm obviously.
Is it obvious?
I mean, if I'm haunting people, I have better things to haunt right now.
See, I was thinking that this is just, you experiencing, I don't know, purgatory.
I mean,
You've died, and all you get to do is continue to do this show.
there are worse things to have happen after you die.
Yeah, that's
That is
fair.
true. Something advanced lung cancer. So, let us...
Silverfist, I'm
Deadly.
glad that you added that to your Prime watch list. Let me see if I can think of anything else on Prime you should watch. The Expanse, watch that.
Yeah,
Because Chewie
Tick.
can't.
because I can't. Yeah,
Oh, The Tick. Yeah, definitely watch The Tick.
Oh, God, yeah, the tick was so good.
I watched The Boys, which is another series that was on there. It was
It was sufficiently dark that it surprised me when they said it was dark comedy. I'm like, I see that, but it's also almost more suspense and thriller most of the time too.
Yeah, okay, we're actually recording. Let's not do this now.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Ow, jam! Hello, everyone, and welcome to another fun-filled episode of Monday Night Magic here on twitch.tv/themanapool. This week's episode is brought to you by the number 3, because that's how many of us there are.
Prime numbers.
And that's how many people were on each team in SCG Richmond.
sure. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm at the middle table, so it's my job to win or lose quickly so that I can then have similar influence on your games.
Yes.
Okay, but I'm the aggro player.
I mean,
So,
obviously.
Yes.
Probably done first.
I'm also the aggro player because this isn't Hearthstone, so I play aggro.
Hashtag Team Aggro.
Okay, so your jobs are to finish first and then to help me.
Oh.
Got it.
That's why I'm in the middle.
Have you considered playing aggro?
Considered it? Are you kidding? I love to eat.
That's true.
Which one of us is the beatdown? Wait, nope, that's different.
Yeah.
That is an important question to ask at all times, though.
Now, if you are some sort of entity or corporation or something that wants to sponsor us better than the number 3, hit me up.
Looking at you for.
but really, no. We could use the money. Hit us up. We will shill just whatever.
We can be
I-
bought. And I really think we're more number 2 than number 4.
I don't know how to take that.
The guy from Austin Powers.
No, I was going for a poop joke, but okay.
Yay, poop joke.
Number 4 means death, so I guess that's better, but I don't really like the choices.
Hey, speak for yourself. 36% water.
Yeah, you know what's worse than being 36% water? Being poop. This is the gripping commentary that you come to the show for roughly once a week.
Yeah, if you're new here, I don't know how you got here, but welcome, and it's good to meet
And we're
you.
sorry.
And we're sorry.
So, I'm Chewie.
He is.
I am. Over there is Squee.
Hi.
And way over there is Cluze.
I am often way over there.
Cluze might even be far out, man. Like in space, because
Or
he's the
possibly on a
astrophysicist. Or on a boat.
I'm often on a boat. Yes.
He spends more time on boats than us combined. Which is like
Still
pretty much
zero.
most numbers
That's not
larger
that.
than
It's
zero.
not that difficult. Honestly.
Nah, dude. I don't boat.
So, yes, hello, welcome to Monday Night Magic. This is episode number 680,
Somehow.
and we're gonna talk about this here magic news now, finally. So,
Okay, so here's the magic gathering.
boom. All right, so first up, on Tuesday last week, because we record on Monday nights, they were like, boom, here's Unsanctioned. What?
Ta-da!
And cracked.com, what was that? Groovy Shrew V. Groovy Drew V. Just followed. Hey, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the pool. Excuse me, on my screen it's very tiny, so I had to... And it looked like it said Shrew, and it didn't. So my bad. He's groovy, though. Anyway, yeah, Unsanctioned on cracked.com of all places. They revealed Unsanctioned. Like you do.
Yeah.
And so Unsanctioned is not a full unset like I always get these confused. Unglued
Hinged.
was the first one, Unhinged, and then Unstable.
And then unstable.
Yes,
Yep.
I think
Yeah.
that's right.
Unsanctioned is 5. It's a boxed set, so you get it all with one purchase, and it's a box set that's got 5 different monocolored partial decks, and you pick 2 of them, shuffle them together, and that's your deck. And everything in those decks is silver bordered. It's like a greatest hits from Unglued, Unhinged, and Unsanctioned. Wait, no, and
Yeah.
Unstable. And each color has 3, I think, new cards, and there's 1 new land. So if you want to hear an in-depth look at the new cards, go listen to the last episode of the Mana Pool, because we covered that in depth, because that's what we do on that show when there's a new set. Right? Yes.
That sounds like what you do.
Yeah. But, whoops. There's some good stuff here.
I remember a lot of these. It makes sense. I should.
Flavor Judge is a new one. That's pretty good.
If you're one of those people who wanted to get a Sword of Dungeons and Dragons but couldn't get the limited products where they were available, here's another chance. Because it's in here.
Yeah, Sword of Dungeons and Dragons. I think it
look
was
at that.
reprinted in Unstable as well. But here is another one.
Yeah.
Hey,
This is also your chance to get your Paper Tiger or Rock Lobster and Scissors Lizard.
that is true. Yeah,
If you don't get all 3, the balance is lost.
Chifuji is now hosting. Hey, thank you.
I actually, when I was first learning how to play Magic, my roommate who was teaching me put bingo in one of the decks.
Oh God.
And the thing is, it's actually kind of not broken. I thought it would be, but you have to build a really special green deck to make bingo work. And it sort of polices itself. Like, I mean, that's also the price point of Goif, so who knows? But yeah. Like 206 was the easiest one to get reliably, but yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you like puns,
And I do.
Or silly. Okay, Cluze, you like puns? Have
I
you
do,
looked at
yeah.
Circadian Night Owl?
Yeah, I did. I did look at that one. It's great. But then I wandered further down the list, and I've got lost on who, what, when, why, where.
Oh yeah, the split card. That's a good one.
Yeah, the split card.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, Circadian Night Owl. That's a good one.
Just so much of it is punny.
It is.
I had not read the card until we did the mana pool last week, and I'm like, what? Come, boo! The fact that he's a bird knight instead of a knight bird actually kind of bothers me slightly. It feels like a missed opportunity. But other than that,
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
So,
Hey, did either of you happen to see the? Apparently, there. And I know neither of you actually read Twitter, but I'm bringing this up in case someone out there did. Did you see the brouhaha on the Twitters about this product, and people were complaining at Morrow that it's not worth it for the lands?
I mean, that's what happens whenever an unset comes up, and then they buy it. So, I think
Yeah.
I saw it but ignored it because it's kind of predictable.
For the most part, Morrow was like, yeah, that's not really the point of this product. If you're just in it for the lands, this isn't really for you.
Go buy the singles like everyone else.
yeah. So yeah, unlands, for those that somehow have missed this, the unsets always have these really beautiful full art lands that don't fit at all into the rest of the set, but they're that value that Magic players love.
Yeah, and this set is no exception. There are some gorgeous lands in here.
Yeah.
So-
It's also got normal lands that each have a hidden squirrel.
I was going to say for a certain value of normal, since they all have a hidden squirrel.
I appreciate that trait. I think for me, it's actually kind of weird because this, from what I can tell, doesn't have Urza's hot tub.
It does not.
So AWOL is really AWOL.
Okay.
That was the joke originally, that you found him hiding in the back of the Art of Urza's hot tub, but
Oh, okay.
now he's actually just gone.
You're making a flavor joke. I was like, what are you talking about?
That's how the cards work.
And you did see that they altered the art on Johnny.
Oh, yeah. Johnny and Timmy both got new art. Johnny got new cards
Yeah.
for his combo. But otherwise, I think the art is the same.
That's the same art.
It's the same art. They just changed his cards.
Does he have the same shirt on? I can't remember what original Johnny's shirt was.
I will find out.
You can always tell when Squee is typing because it's really loud.
It's so loud.
It
It's
is
really
very
old
loud.
keyboard. Super old keyboard.
Wait, he's looking.
It's the same shirt.
Okay.
The
And
cards,
then-
as mentioned, are different, but the shirt is the same.
Timmy Power Gamer got awesome new art because he's a dinosaur. Rawr.
It checks out.
Yeah. But yeah, there you go. If this sounds like a thing for you, then go for it. It's essentially a two-player boxed product. For maximum fun, what you do is you get the 5 piles together, and then you randomly pick 2 of them, shuffle them up, and play. So that you're not planning ahead, and then it's really silver bordered nonsense. Yeah. Enjoy the Night of the Hokey Pokey and Richard Garfield, PhD, and the Infernius Spawnington III Esquire, and the Paniac, and let's see, the Slaying Mantis, and the Entirely Normal Armchair.
Oh, hey, yeah, it makes sense that I guess they updated yet another Ether Vortex to no longer use the combined letter. Since they don't do that anymore.
What color's that's red? Yeah. So there you go.
Can I lodge a complaint?
Sure.
So if you go to the product page for Unsanctioned, not the card image gallery, but the product page for Unsanctioned,
I don't even know where that is.
I'll drop a link in the
Under
chats,
products.
shall I? Here we go. Control V. Bam. Look at that.
Coming
right
soon.
there in the chats.
We'll see if I can find it naturally.
Yeah, I just typed in Magic Unsanctioned, and I think it was the first hit on the Googs.
Oh, there it is. It's under special products in coming soon under products.
Yeah.
Okay, what about
it? There's this link for pre-order at your game store. And if you click on that, it takes you to the highly useful Wizard Store and Event Locator, which I've never really found all that helpful. But then right next to it is the button that most people are probably going to use, which is pre-order on Amazon. And I think that's kind of a jerk move.
Wow, I clicked on the pre-order at your local game store.
Did it take you to California?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's now telling me where I can find stores and events near Los Angeles, CA.
Yeah. Now I could let it use my location, but I don't want Wizards.
Yeah, there's no way I'm going to let it do that.
Click in the location bar and you can see that the link that they used pre-populates that exactly, because whoever made this bookmark probably ran off their cookies and then copy pasted it in rather than actually using a variable.
Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah, Los Angeles, California. You can't see that on screen, but yeah, Los Angeles, California. Lord. Now, Cluze, to your point,
Yes.
at least pre-order at your game store is there. Because for every other set, there's like, pre-order this from us or on Amazon, and that's it.
Yeah, that's true. Although I'm trying to use their locator to actually get to the website of my local game store to see if that helps, and I can't.
I mean, that doesn't really surprise me.
I put in my location. It showed me some events that are happening nearby, and when I click on one of them, who I know is a game store I've been to, it then just gives me the list of events happening at that game store, but no way to actually get to their website from here. So they may as well just link to a Google box where you could just go and Google your local game store's name.
I mean,
at any rate, I'm just ranting about how I really... WotC has taken a turn recently away from what previously was their number one mantra, which was support your local game store. And yeah, it hurts my soul, but the product looks cool. I'm off my soapbox. Let's move on.
Yeah, you'll notice WotC hasn't said, our game stores are the most important in several months.
Since roughly when they started selling the product directly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Fancy that. Now we are your local game store.
You remember when things like From the Vault and whatnot went to local game stores to give them a boost? Now they're sells straight from the Hasbro shop. Just saying.
Yep. To all the eagerly waiting bots.
Yeah, but anyway, also there are tokens.
Tokens
for this. There's a Beeble. There's a Goblin. There's a Squirrel.
Squirrel.
There's the Dragon from the Sword of Dungeons and Dragons. There's a giant teddy bear, and there's a place to put your acorn stash.
It's important.
Nice.
Yeah.
Gotta keep up with that.
Yeah.
As a random aside, I really love that squirrels are liars.
I mean, this is true to life.
Oh, okay.
Has a squirrel ever told you the truth?
In the fall, when squirrels are burying nuts, they will pretend to bury nuts in places just in case someone's watching. But they'll actually go through all the motions. They'll dig a hole, they'll put nothing in it, they'll fill it back up as if they've buried a nut, and then wander off. They do it just to lie, just to throw people off.
Well, because then, look, I grew up watching Chip and Dale, and they're not squirrels, but, they're close enough. And for all the times that people stole all their nuts, I can understand that.
Yeah, no, it's fair. It's just, I think it's interesting that...
You've got to convince other things that it's probably not worth their time to start digging.
Squirrels know how to act.
Dig here, sucker.
Roll deception.
All right, so that's Unsanctioned. Unsanctioned is, I don't know what it costs. It's probably like $50-$60, probably.
Well, you could follow that link and check it out on Amazon.
Yeah, well, I was trying not to bring that up because I want to encourage people to buy it from the local game stores. Cluze.
You could go find your local game store somehow, not through this link.
But anyway, check with your local game store and buy it from them instead of from Amazon because Amazon has enough of everyone's money.
It's true.
All right, so moving on. We have more different news here. This is something interesting. Wizards of the Coast, the company What Makes Magic and Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah.
And Play-Doh. No.
They're making Play-Doh. Shut up. That's Hasbro.
I know. That's why I'm like, just kidding.
They're making a new sci-fi RPG with BioWare veterans.
Survivors of the Crunch.
Yeah. So it's a new game studio that Wizards of the Coast is apparently building called Archetype Entertainment. And it's going to be led by former BioWare veterans James Olin and Chad Robertson. I think that's how you say his name. Olin? I think that's right. But okay, no one cares now. This is just about where they came from. Yeah, whatever.
It's a press release.
Archetype's debut project is described as a multi-platform role-playing game, quote, set in an all-new science fiction universe that will send players on a story-driven epic where choices they make will have real consequences on how their story unfolds. So they're making fake Mass Effect.
Yeah.
Which, that's fine, because Mass Effect is old now, and even though it still probably hasn't been bettered, certainly not by the final Mass Effect game.
Sorry, Andromeda.
I
still like you,
but like, can I make a comment about the choices they make will have real consequences?
Sure.
I have 2 words for you: Mirrodin pure.
They never told you those choices would have consequences, Cluze.
Yeah, if you don't know what I'm talking about, just go ahead, Google Mirrodin
Ask your
pure.
parents.
Ask your parents. Ask the person who taught you how to play Magic. They know what I'm talking about.
They probably do. But yeah, this is a brand new thing. It's not D&D or Magic. It's a third thing. It's a video game for one, apparently.
Yeah.
And yeah, there you go. That's literally all we've got. But that's neat that WotC is branching out with. At least they're doing something with the billions of dollars that they've been collecting off of Magic players, right?
I think they've understood the need to diversify because they've really been living on 2 products for a long time. And now that they're getting more into esports and stuff, that's the first step to spreading out. But I think this is actually a much healthier direction to go in. So we'll see where it goes.
I'm a little concerned about starting with something this massive. Because, a Mass Effect style game is nothing to sneeze at. This takes literal years.
It's half a decade to build.
Yeah. But it does have people who know what they're doing in charge. So that's a help?
It's a good thing they started in April of 2019.
Well, it's a good thing that the people that are in charge of this are probably fresh with gripes about how AAA game titles work and all the mess that created with BioWare. So if they're coming away from that and they want to make the kind of stuff that people said they wanted from BioWare rather than what BioWare was allowed to release, then that could be a good starting point. But
could be.
Who knows? We'll see what they actually make. I am not building any hype until I see a gameplay trailer. Not even a trailer, but a gameplay trailer.
Yeah.
Healthy approach to video game hype in general.
Chat says, how about Mass Effect with stick people? That's already been done. It's called West of Loathing. I love that game. Always check the spittoons. Anyway.
Is that like the new Elixir clock?
No.
Okay. Noted.
So there you go. That's all we have for that. But that's technically news related ish to Magic. What? No, I was making a joke. West of Loathing is it's a stick people game on Steam. That is a spinoff from the Kingdom of Loathing long running like web based MMORPG. I don't even know what to call Kingdom of Loathing, but
that's fair.
It's a very funny game.
It is a game that knows its audience better than its audience ever expects.
Very much so. It is not Mass Effect with stick people, although it is an RPG with stick people. And I guess choices matter? Sure. Silverfist says, West of Loathing is very fun, though. I did enjoy it much more than Andromeda.
Or Andromeda.
Okay, so I think... Is that all of the... That is all of the not tournament news, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think it is, yeah.
Wow.
I didn't see anything super exciting in Magic Online World. Not shockingly, a set just came out. So
yeah, we're sort of running low on that kind of news. Other than because like never ending preview season, but it's a box set thing, so like
Yeah, we don't get like a new ban list every week anymore.
Do we know when that comes out? By the way, I did not look. Unsanctioned.
What Unsanctioned? 28th, I think. 29th.
Oh, yeah, it comes out February 29th. Duh.
On a Saturday.
Huh.
Well, because it had to come out on February 29th, because otherwise it's not funny.
Fair. I get you.
Excellent point. Okay.
Yep. That reminds me, people that were born on February 29th, when do they celebrate their birthday? Is it the 1st?
I think that's determined on a case-by-case basis, because we don't respect them because they're only 1/4 their age. So...
That's not how time works. Everybody stop it.
Do we really want to go into how time works, Cluze?
No, but that's definitely not how time works. So everybody stop it.
What about space? How does space work?
Also not how space works.
All I'm hearing is negatives out of you, Cluze.
Oh, God. Okay, so... All right, I'm okay. Cluze, I don't like this new negative direction, by the way.
Look, I'm just saying. That's not how time works.
Not with that attitude, mister.
You must be fun in movie theaters, Cluze.
Well, you know what? When I go to a movie, I shut my damn mouth and watch the damn movie.
That's a good trait. Everyone be like Cluze.
Yes, everyone be like Cluze. This is good advice.
You need to rent out the entire theater if you want to talk like Cluze.
That's terrible advice. Don't be like Cluze.
Oh, my God. Okay. I'm okay.
Can you see how much we don't want to talk about tournaments?
Whoa, my God. Whew. Okay, all right.
Hey, look, Pioneer stuff.
All right. Okay, I'm good. I'm okay. What's not to love about Cluze? Be like Cluze. He goes skiing. How do you pronounce that, Cluze?
Sheeing, pronounced sheeing.
He's on boats. Has a hot wife. Like, what else? What could go wrong? Okay. I'm all right. Here we go. Let's get into it. This weekend was the very first of the Players Tours. The first two, in fact. Now, reminder, Players Tours are not quite Pro Tours. They're regional things. They happen a few times a year, and the top percentage of each of the Players Tours will go to the Players Tour Finals. That's the thing that's more like a Pro Tour or a Mythic Championship. Okay? So these are like... it's really hard to explain, especially because this is the first one, so it hasn't been, indelibly marked on our heads.
Also, WotC is known to change things once they do them. So,
especially here lately. So, I'm sure by about the second or third of these, we'll be like, oh yeah, that's how that works. But not yet. But this weekend was Nagoya and Brussels, and next weekend will be the one in the U.S. Is it Phoenix? Is that where the last one is?
I will check if you want to keep going.
Oh, chat says Phoenix.
Chat says Phoenix. Yeah.
All right.
I remember things occasionally.
Incidentally, if you're listening to this later, you could listen to it live on Mondays and join us in the chat.
Yeah, here on twitch.tv/themanapool.
There you go.
Or if you just want to watch the video later, you can't make it live, go to youtube.com/themanapool on Tuesday morning or anytime after that.
And then you can see what we look like in real life and shatter whatever you thought.
And you get to watch me turn purple when I'm laughing at these two goofers.
That is admittedly one of my goals. One way or another, you're going to grimace, buddy.
So...
grimace.
He is the purple guy, right? Yeah.
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 Yeah, he's like McNugget Thanos.
Except he makes all the nuggets disappear.
Oh, I'm just going to add Nugget Thanos to a possible show title.
That's a good one, yeah. All right, so the Players Tour is here. Like I said, in Nagoya, Kenta Harane won. Is that how I say that?
It's how you say it.
Is that how it's said there, Squee?
Harane Kenta, yeah.
Okay.
You said it right.
Thank you. Oh, God. Do we have information on here? Here we go. Top 8 deck lists. Good. Are these in order? Of course not.
Nah.
Jesus. Do we have a bracket? Oh, we do have a bracket.
We do have a bracket, yeah.
Thank goodness. Okay, so...
I hate this website so much.
Kenta Harane was running Bant Spirits. Now, this was Pioneer. Remember. This is the first Players Tour big thing was Pioneer. Boom, making a statement. Oh, my nose. Excuse me. He's running Bant Spirits with all of these Bant Spirit cards that you would expect, and a few that you might not, like the Nebelgast Herald, and Collected Company. That's all the green is Collected Company.
Coco.
Do what?
Coco.
Oh, I thought you said Oko, and I'm like, no, he got banned.
Yep.
Noco.
He is not legal in anything that, gets played at Star City.
Okay, all right. Beat me to it.
Okay, so who did he beat in the finals? Ken Yukihiro, who is playing SRAM Auras. I thought that was a typo for just a split second there.
Wait, where are you finding these deck lists? Oh, there they are.
Sorry. I was going to say, if you scroll down, you'll find the deck lists.
I missed it on my first scroll through. I'm sorry.
That's easy to do. The coverage page is not great. All right, so what's in SRAM Auras? Well, SRAM is in here.
Also Auras.
Ooh, Alseid of Life's Bounty is on here. Wow, okay. Ephemia the Cacophony. Whoa. That's pretty good in a deck full of Auras that don't do anything once they hit the graveyard. Hateful Eidolon. Favored Hoplite. Huh, okay. Karametra's Blessing. And then the enchantments are All That Glitters, the Cartouche of Solidarity, Ethereal Armor, Griff's Boon, and Sentinel's Eyes. Holy crap, this deck looks awesome. I've not looked at this because Pioneer. Neat.
Huh, there aren't any mythics in the main deck, are there?
Doesn't appear to be.
The Singleton and Mana Confluence is technically a mythic, right?
I mean, that printing is Mana Confluence a mythic? I don't think so. No, it was a rare from Journey into Nyx, yeah.
Let's see, SRAM and...
Yeah, okay.
So if you've got
and
rares...
only a couple of rares. This is I'm not going to call this a budget deck, but this certainly isn't a break the budget deck.
I mean, for Pioneer, that's probably a budget deck.
Yeah. Huh. Neat. Oh, and some dead weight in the sideboard. That's neat.
Not sure if you're
God, brain
quality
maggot.
of the sideboard.
Oh,
or
the actual card dead weight.
Yeah,
I was
I'm
like,
wow.
what are you talking about? Oh, and brain maggot. Yay, brain maggot.
No,
Don't say
I saw it. I looked at it, and now it's nothing is right.
Now it's in your brain.
All right,
I'm
let's
just glad
see
I'm wearing
here.
these headphones. We'll keep them out.
In third and fourth, we've got Shintaro Ishimura, who is playing Dimir Inverter. Yeah, this Inverter of Truth is it's a pretty big thing these days. When it enters the battlefield, you exile all cards from your library face down, and then shuffle all cards from your graveyard into your library. And the trick there is Thassa's Oracle, which then, if you have enough blue or a small enough graveyard, says win the game.
Some important words.
Yeah, so that's a thing.
Wait. What now?
So Thassa's Oracle, when it enters the battlefield, you look at the top X cards of your library.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I hadn't quite gotten to the bottom of that card yet. I was reading along. And okay. Wow.
Yeah. So for those that are listening and are like, huh? You look at the top X cards of your library, where X is your devotion to blue. You put one on top and the rest on the bottom in a random order. But if X is greater than or equal to the number of cards in your library, win the game.
Well, that is some words I can't say on Monday Night Magic.
I was thinking that exact thing.
Wow. That's just...
So I think it's essentially Pioneer's version of like the twin combo. It's a deck that does this other thing, and then it's got that in there as I win.
How do you stop that if you don't have counter magic? Can you
Exile their graveyard at instant speed somehow in response to the Inverter of Truth? Like, that's a thing.
Yeah, I suppose.
But then they play Thassa's Oracle. Oh, they play Thassa's Oracle anyway.
Yeah.
So you have to exile their graveyard and then make them draw a card.
Yeah.
So, yeah, chat says you don't.
That's just some wow.
Yeah.
We could try and shut down triggered abilities. God, what is the card that creatures entering the battlefield don't cause abilities to trigger? There's somebody who does that.
Younger me knew that.
Yeah, younger me knew that too.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm sorry. I diverted us. Let's continue. Sorry.
I mean,
We'll
that's
let
a
the
good
people
diversion.
playing the format figure it out.
Yeah.
Or not figure it out, and eventually something gets banned. Them's the ways now.
Okay, let's see. Next up, we have Yuta Takahashi, who is playing also Dimir Inverter, a different build with much fewer creatures. Wow, those are the only creatures. This is like a hard control version that's literally the deck all the deck is trying to do.
It's a straight up control deck.
Yeah, this deck is control the game until I win. This deck is at least has the opportunity to do other things.
It's pretty much manipulating hand and library for both players until you win.
All right, and then in 5th through 8th, in no particular order, we've got Dmitry Budakov playing Scroll. Where is he? Mono Black Vampires. What does this deck do against that? Just pressure?
Pressing down on me.
Do what?
Pressing down on me.
Yeah. So we made the same joke.
I was making the same joke,
Yeah.
but we talked over each other. I'm sorry. We didn't work this out ahead of time because we are comedic geniuses.
Yeah, we are. Shota Yasuoka playing
Dimir Inverter.
Do what?
Dimir
Oh.
Inverter.
playing another Dimir Inverter. This one with
just
Scarab.
happened to be looking directly at this deck.
This one has the Scarab God and Ashiok Nightmare Muse in it. Ooh.
Hi, Liliana.
I don't know, man. I object to this deck on a deep, like,
personal level.
Yeah, absolutely. I really feel like this entire deck can be summed up by 3 of the lands it's running, which is Fetid Pools. That's what this deck is.
Next up, we have Akira Asahara playing also Dimir Inverter.
That's the one that actually has Liliana in it.
Oh, yeah, there she is. Little Last Hope. And then, who's the person I missed? Lishi Chen, who I think is playing the same deck. He's playing also, Dimir Inverter.
Take that for Matt.
All right, you know the answer.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the top 8 in Nagoya were playing that deck.
All right, you know the answer, right?
Well, I mean, you think we do? But the one who won was playing Bant Spirits, which means you can beat it.
But you know the answer. What's the same answer that it's been for the entire time I've been playing Magic?
Ban Islands?
There you go. You know how much nonsense we could have fixed if they listened to me on day 1? Anyway, should we go to another tournament?
My Black Vampires doesn't have islands. How does that make you feel?
That is a fine deck. All in favor.
And Spirits only has 2 islands.
2 too many.
Is there a... Oh, let's check out the Day 2 metagame breakdown real quick from Nagoya. Dimir Inverter, Day 1, 37 of them, which is 19.3% of the field.
It's a solid conversion to top 8.
Yeah. Day 2, it was 28.8% of the field with 19 players. So from 37 in Day 1 to 19 in Day 2. Whew.
And of the 19 on Day 2, like 5 of them
made the top 8, yeah.
Wow.
Granted, the names of the people playing those are all really good players.
That is fair.
Yeah. Mono Black Aggro, oddly enough, was second in Day 2 with 18% of the field, 12 players. How was it in Day 1? Mono Black Aggro was 13%, second there too, 25 players. All right. Niv to Light was the third deck with 21 people playing at Day 1. Only 3 made Day 2. So yeah, all of this information. There's a Big Red deck. How did that do? That converted 4th. 4 players.
Yeah.
Converted to Day 2. Out of 11. That's pretty good. Oh, look, there's an actual percentage here, conversion rate. Huh. All right. So 66 players out of 193 made it to Day 2. Okay. Wow. Okay. So that's Nagoya. The Players Tour Nagoya. Let's go see.
Go to GP Nagoya then?
No.
Do you want to? You don't want to? Okay, don't want to chain those together. Okay, go ahead. No. That's fine.
Because these two are more related than the GP and the
Very
PT
well.
All right, so
let's go geography.
To Brussels. Top 8 deck list. Here we go. Where scroll. Yo Larson took down this deck, this tournament, this thing, these pants. He took down
this gathering.
Let's not finish that sentence. Oh, if only. Here we go. Yo Larson was playing the so-called, what did he call it? The Swedish Sultai, or it's a Sultai Delirium deck. With, let's see, Liliana the Last Hope, Nissa Who Shakes the World, creature base of Courser of Krufix, Emrakul, Ishkana, remember that card?
Ishkana.
Flippy Jace, Murderous Rider, Satyr Wayfinder, Scavenging Ooze, Tireless Tracker, Uro Titan of Nature's Wrath. I don't know why he's Russian. And Walking Ballista. The rest of it, we've got Thoughtseize, Traverse the Ulvenwald. That's why he's Russian. That was German. I don't know. Abrupt Decay, Fatal Push, Grizzly Salvage. All right, yeah. You remember Delirium? You remember Delirium, right? That's what this deck is doing.
Haha.
Emrakul? Buh. Can we get another one of those? Buh. I mean, it's not the bad Emrakul, but it's...
I don't think there's a good Emrakul.
Yeah, right?
I don't think you can, roll up and go, oh, it's cool. I got the good Emrakul, guys. We're fine. Like, no, that's not how it works. Best case scenario, he's stuck in a moon.
Best case. So, okay, that's what Yoel Larson was playing. Who did... He beat Pyotr Glogowski. Glogowski. Where is he? There he is. Who was playing the Dimir Inverter deck? Because, of course, he was.
If it makes you feel better, they list the players in top 8 order. They just don't put their deck list with.
Not in the... Where are you seeing that?
Scroll down to top 8 players. Way past all the other stuff.
Oh, hey, look at that. That does help. Okay. All right, so in third place, we've got Paulo Vitor Damaderosa, PVDDR, who is playing the Niv to Light deck, which is Niv Mizzet, Reborn, and Bring to Light.
It's the same Niv Mizzet taste, but with less calorie.
Yeah. And then, less calories because light. I see what you did there. All right, so how does this deck work?
Niv Mizzet sits in his room and listens to Evanescence. I mean, that's how it works.
I think you Teferi until you bring to light a Niv Mizzet, and then
that works too, I guess. I mean, who am I to tell Niv Mizzet what to do?
Something Thoughtseize.
That was not funny enough for you to react this way.
I got a picture of him sitting in the floor with his legs crossed, with his headset on, and then his mom's beating on the door.
Okay, now it's funnier.
Because you know how teenagers think they know everything? Well, he actually does, so it's a problem.
Mother, you will address me as the Dracogenous. It's pronounced Draco Genius. I pronounce it how I wish, Mother.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, right. Okay, so moving on. That's what PV was playing. Fourth place, Brent Voss was playing Lotus Breach. What is Lotus? Oh, Underworld Breach. Oh, Underworld Breach. Right.
You were thinking Through the Breach.
I was, but is that legal in Pioneer?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
That's sufficiently old. I can't imagine it.
Hey, Saint Seagull subbed for the 11th month. Thank you. Welcome back. Whew. Okay, what was I saying?
Lotus Breach.
Lotus Breach. Why is it called? Because it's got Lotus Field. Okay. Got it. Oh, okay. I'm tired. I've now giggled too much. Who's next? Where I literally just looked at the name. Oh, here we go. Mattia Rizzi. Playing the Bant Spirits deck. I would just like to say how much I love the name Supreme Phantom. I'm just saying. Juan Jose Rodriguez Lopez. Here it is.
Playing the only deck you care about.
Playing the mono red aggro deck.
It's a thing of beauty.
Okay, let's take a look at this. Chandra Torch of Defiance is the top of the curve, I'm assuming. Abbot of Carol Keep. Oh, it's Andy! Or Ampersandy. It's Andy.
Yeah, it's Andy, yeah.
Bone Crusher Giant, Goblin Chain
Steez.
Whirler, Karizev, Taylor Swift Spear, Soul Scar Mage, Torbran, the Thane of Redfell. I tried to do that and I screwed it all up.
Ready to work.
Ready to bork. Lightning Strike, Wild Slash, and Castle Embereth, and Mutavault, and Ramanop Ruins. Wow, this is like a greatest hits of mono red cards.
Deck.
Sure is.
It's like take all of the good mono red aggro decks from the last, I don't know, 4 years and smash them together.
Got your Eidolons in the sideboard there.
Yeah, a Great Revel. Yeah.
Oh, and hey, there's Tormod's Crypt for trying to take out those Dimir inverters at instant speed when they're trying to do their inversion.
Yeah.
Except that doesn't do anything.
Well, as long as you can get them to go back to their upkeep to have to draw, it's fine. But if they still have the 2 blue and they go ahead and cast, you're screwed.
No, I'm sure that the Crypt is good in other matchups.
If you time the combo just right, like dude pops out in the corner and just goes toasty. So I mean that's the real goal.
And then you press down and start, and then you might get to fight Reptile.
Boy, if you guys don't get that reference, ask your parents.
All right, next is scroll. Here we go. Zhang Jiang, let's say, playing the mono black aggro deck, but not vampires. Because it's got the Spawn of Mayhem and Rankle Master of Pranks. What was that? See, Buckawing just subbed for the 17th month. Hey, thank you, welcome back. Yay. Blood-Soaked Champion, Gutter Bones, Knight of the Ebon Legion, Murderous Rider, Rankle, Scrapheap Scrouser, Thoughtseize, Drag to the Underworld, Fatal Push, Grasp of Darkness, Castle Lochthwain, Mutavault, and Urborg, Tomb of Yawgmoth. It's the greatest hits of mono black decks from recent years.
I think that's the point of this format.
I think it is, yeah.
We may have just uncovered the secret.
And then finally, finishing out the top 8, we've got Valerio Illuminati. Playing Bant Spirits.
That secret.
Supreme Phantom. Can we just name the deck Supreme Phantom? But you have to say it with that intonation?
I don't know another way to pronounce it.
Brazen Power, Selfless Spirit, Supreme Phantom, Spell Queller. Oh my god. All right, let's check out the highlights. No, load more. More. Here we go. Here's the metagame link. All right, let's see how things were different in Brussels. Because, wait, how many Inverter decks did we have in the top 8 here? Just the one?
Such a different world.
Just the one, yeah, okay.
Contrast.
Right, so, day 1, Mono Black Aggro was tops with 53 players. And it was still tops in day 2 with 21 players. Dimir Inverter was 47 players day 1, but only 19 day 2. And Niv to Light actually converted way better in Brussels, with 35 players day 1, dropping down to 11 day 2. And look, there's even a mono white devotion deck that it had 10 players in day 2 out of 14. Who are the big losers here? An Azorius control deck started with 37 players. Dropped down to 9 in day 2. Whew. An Azorius Spirits, not Bant, went from 23 players down to 5. Okay.
Way to go, Sultai Delirium. Way to go.
Yeah, that's a pretty good conversion. 6 players played at day 1, 5 of which made day 2, 1 of which won. Hey, Yo Larson. He's dreaming.
Everybody, this is why you look at more than one tournament before you make decisions about the metagame.
It's true. Plus, we've got another one of these next week, or this weekend. So, So wait, what was Sultai Delirium, Niv to Light, Bant Spirits, Mono Black, Lotus Breach, Dimir Inverter, Mono Red, Bant Spirits. So there were actually 7 different decks here. which chat already said at some point.
Yeah.
Thank you. Huh, alright. So that's the first two Players Tour events. The third one, like I said, will be next week. And then the top percentage of each of those will gather at the Players Tour Finals, which is the big prestigious event. Like, this is a big prestigious event, but it's not quite... It's like a middle ground as far as, like, woo factor between a GP and a PT, a Pro Tour, a Mythic Championship. So the Players Tours are, like, in between those. And then the Players Tour Finals is, like, the equivalent of the Pro Tour or the Mythic Championship. Does that make sense?
We're in the minors, and we can see the majors, but you have to get up to the majors. But we're not playing Little League.
Exactly.
Something baseball, something hot dog.
Peanuts and Cracker Jack. All right. So that was the Players Tours. So now each Players Tour had a Grand Prix to go along with it. And these are not user-friendly.
None
as
of
you
this
can
is
see,
user-friendly, but yeah.
Nope.
It's Twitter-only coverage from Channel Fireball, which means the deck lists are all screenshots. So let's just do it that way. So this is GP Nagoya. It looks like... Wait, this is who won, right? Yeah. Takuya Ishizuki. Is that right? Close enough?
Ishizuki, yeah.
Ishizuki. Isn't that what I said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just repeating it, but yes.
Oh, okay.
One.
What?
These were fairly big Pioneer events, so we should mention player totals at these, yes?
Sure.
1,673 players for Pioneer at GP Nagoya.
Wait, one more time?
1,673.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. All right. So out of that 1673, we've got Is It Wizards 1.
It is.
It is. Let's see, what do we have here? Taylor Swift Spear, Soulscar Mage, Storm Chaser Mage, Crash Through. Wow, okay. Curious Obsession, Opt, Wild Slash, Shock, Hazaret the Pervert, Wizard's Lightning, Dreadhorde Arcanist, and Light Up the Stage.
No, I can't really bring myself to look at these Twitter deck lists. I'm going to let you do it.
Storm Chaser Mage, I'm guessing, is why Crash Through is here. Well, and Taylor Swift Spear. Yeah, okay. That seems good. I like it. Oh, the Soulscar Mage has prowess too. I always forget that for some reason. Okay, yeah. Next. Next. There we go. Second place, Yoshiro Mikami, playing Heliod Company. Where's the walking... Oh, it's right. There's the Walking Ballista. There's Heliod. Okay. Oddly enough, none of these were in the top 8 of either of the Players Tour, but it's possible the Players Tour actually had to have their deck lists in super early compared to a GP where you don't.
You show up.
So, I don't know if that has anything to do with it. It could be that the testing from the higher level pros were like, nah. But yeah, this is a Court of Calling, Collected Company, green-white deck with Heliod and Walking Ballista. 4 of each because you want to get that combo. Remember, that's the 2-card infinite murder combo. Might just be draft bias. Wait, were the Players Tours multi-format events? What do you mean by draft bias? It had draft? Really? I did not catch that. That is the wrong tab. I didn't mean to open that tab. Let's open this tab.
In that case, at the PTs, they drafted some cards.
Well, more a matter that, like, if there's a lot of draft going on in it, then that skews players getting there with maybe less effective decks.
Pioneer metagame. Pioneer deck lists.
While you look that up, I'd like to take this moment to remind people that the websites for this are garbage.
This is really bad.
Yeah.
The Channel Fireball relying on Twitter thing, the Wizards coverage, what we get out of them, and just the user experience of navigating this is awful. It's not even mobile friendly. Like, there's a lot of really basic stuff missing from this.
There were 2 drafts listed in there somewhere. There's literally nothing about it here in the coverage. Unless, I guess, you click on the highlights, you might find out something. Wow, that's awful.
Yeah.
Yeah. I knew the Players Tour Finals would be multi-format, but for some reason my brain didn't think of the Players Tours. Huh.
Oh, there you go then.
Awkward. Okay, so, moving on. Third place, Taika Yamashita was playing Is It in Soul?
Is it scissors?
It is, it turns out, yeah. Where is... hang on. Oh, there it is. There's your Shadow Spear. Okay, I figured. Oh, and there's your Ginger Brute. Nice.
Looking over your deck list, the way that people spread out their deck after playing in a tournament is not easy.
Next up, Taika Hattori took 4th, playing also Is It in Soul? Yay, scissors.
Running.
Why can't I? Oh,
goes Fireblade.
Because it's Twitter and you only get 4 images per tweet. Oh, and then I closed it. Oh my god. All right, 5th through 8th. Yuta Inukai. Okay. Playing also Is It in Soul?
Scissors.
All right.
Royal Scions.
Shinichi Ito in 6th, playing also Is It Scissors?
With less Planeswalker Twins?
Planeswalker Twins?
The Royal Scions.
Oh god, the Royal Scions are in there. Look at that. In the 5th place deck. Don't see them in the 6th one, no.
No, I haven't seen them in any of the other ones.
Oh, okay. Hirotaka Kawasaki playing Mono Red Fires in 7th place.
Cluze deck. Look at all those Chandras. You can unmute Cluze. You can enjoy.
That is 3 different flavors of Chandra. Acolyte of Flame, Torch of Defiance, and Fire Artisan. Because Fire's of Invention, so yeah, why not?
There's so much fire at the end of that row that, like, Torban went to the other side.
Yeah, Torban was like, nah, bruh, my beard will catch fire.
I'm just going to hide behind this here, Kieran.
And rounding out the top 8, Shinsuke Hayashi, was playing a mono black aggro that we talked about before. Yeah. Okay, cool. So there you go. There's your top 8 of GP Nagoya.
Kind of like how the way that they're doing this card listing thing, as dumb as it is kind of neat seeing the Pokemon lands in the top corner.
Well, this is true. Yeah.
Because going off of actual land art is sometimes difficult, but those are really obvious when you look at them this way.
So let's go to GP Brussels. Where?
Brussels.
How many people were in GP Brussels?
There were, oh crap, wrong tab. There were 1,663.
So 10 less?
10 less.
Huh, neat. We're consistent across 2 Pioneer GPs.
Or 10 fewer.
Hurrah.
Oh god, these don't have deck names. So who... Are these in any kind of order? They are not. Awesome. Thanks, Channel Fireball. Let's see. So where's
Let's get ready to grumble.
Okay, here we go. Carlos Morale 1 playing. Is this the Yeah, this is the Inverter. Yeah. This is the Inverter deck. Okay. Who took second? Second is
Place de Graaf.
Kleist de Graaf playing. I just saw him. He is down here.
Mono red.
Yeah, but
mono red.
Oh, this is the mono red aggro deck. Okay, yeah. So then, in no particular order, third and fourth, we've got Olli Saarinen. Oop, playing some kind of mono red. Yep, also aggro. Slightly different build, it looks like. Or the cards might just be in a different order. I can't tell. Check out that mana base of 16 mountains, 4 Ramanop ruins, and a single Castle Embereth. It's
Majestic.
Funny. It is very nice.
A range of mountains.
Wrong button. Then we've got
Kyriakos?
I'm gonna butcher this. Kyriakos Augustus? Oh, that's a V.
Augustus?
Augustus?
It's a cool name.
It is a cool name. I just can't say it.
It's like very Theros in the first name.
Let's see. Playing. Is there Coco? No, this is just a blue-white Supreme Phantom deck.
Yeah, that's true.
So blue-white spirits.
Spooky.
Supreme. Okay. Then, in 5th through 8th, in no particular order, Fabian Gortson is playing... where is he? Here he is.
Green?
Playing...
Eldrazi.
Let's see. Arboreal Grazer. Shrine. I don't see... Nykthos. Cavalier of Thorns. Elvish Rejuvenate. This is just green ramp?
Yeah, I mean, you got the Ugin and some Ulamog at the
and World Breaker and Oblivion Sower.
Yeah, it's green ramp.
Yeah.
Ramp.
But I was looking for Nykthos, but I don't see Nykthos.
Nope.
It's okay. Cool. Alexander, let's see, I think that's Mertan? I'm fairly certain his name isn't Alexander Mertens.
Presumably not.
But I will say all of those just in case one of them is right. He's playing mono red aggro. Okay. Miguel Castro. Where's he? Here he is. Is playing the Niv-to-Light deck.
So many colors. Playing all the colors.
Give or take all the colors.
I think they're all there.
And then Lev Duchenko, who was the last person up here, who is running. Is there green? There doesn't appear to be, so it's the blue-white Supreme Phantom deck. Yeah, I don't see Coco anywhere. So there you go. And that's your top 8 there.
Brought to you by Twitter.
Thanks, Twitter. So, yeah, there you go. You can check out all of the decks that were undefeated on day 1 if you like. It's more twittering. I guess there aren't that many.
Tweeting.
Blue-White Spirits, Blue-Black Inverter, Sultide Delirium, Eldrazi and Collected Company, and then someone at 801 playing Delirium, it looks like, and Niv-to-Light. All right. Yay, undefeated. Oh, and we're done.
Yarp.
So let's go to, Richmond.
Which will be a bit more of a fast forward because these are not big numbers.
Accurate.
No.
So this was the SCG Richmond was a team open. Now remember, going forward, the team events are one standard player, one pioneer player, one modern player, because those are the 3 big money makers.
Because words I can't say, legacy.
Bump Legacy. It got bumped because there's only 3 players, so it got bumped off.
Sure.
Yeah. All right, so the winning team. How many teams were there, by the way? Do we care?
There were 169 teams or 507 players.
Okay, that's actually a pretty good amount.
Yeah.
We've got Corey Baumeister playing Azorius Control in Standard, Pete Ingram playing Dimir Inverter in Pioneer, and Ellie Cassis playing Dimir Huerza in Modern.
It were.
Buh. In second place, Matthew Dilks was playing Amulet Titan for Modern, Edgar Magalhaes was playing Dimir Inverter for Pioneer, and Will Pulliam was playing Teamer Reclamation in Standard. Third place, Dylan Hand on Standard Jund Sacrifice, Baker Neenan on Dimir Inverter Pioneer, and Aaron Barrich on, or Barrich, one of those, on Golgari Yawgmoth in Modern. Whew. And rounding out the top 4, Dominic Harvey was playing Amulet Titan in Modern, Kevin Jones was playing Dimir Inverter in, bet you can't guess, it's Pioneer, and Harlan Firer, I'd still got to learn how to say that name, was playing Teamer Reclamation in Standard.
One who fires.
Just to make Cluze happy, though, in 5th place, we've got 2 mono-red aggro decks, 1 in Pioneer and 1 in Standard.
Nice.
With Heliod Company in Modern, because meh.
Firelight, gotcha.
Yeah. All right.
Team.
Now, remember, it's a team event, so there's no usable data as far as what's good, but there is usable data as far as what made day 2 just in general. There were 13 Amulet Titan decks in Modern and 4 each of Heliod Company Mono Red Prowess and 2 Gift Storm. All the other day 2s were one-ofs.
Including Burn.
Indeed. Burn, Humans, Golgari Yawgmoth, Devoted Devastation, Mono Greentron, Chargetron, what is that? Azorius Control, Dimir Huerza, Titan Shift, Jund Conscription, Jund Death Shadow, Jund in Your Face, Jund in My Pants, 4-color Death Shadow, and Infect. You alright, Cluze?
No, I'm fine. Everything's
Okay,
everything's okay.
At least it's not Abzan.
At least it's not. God. Abzan Black, Abzan Blue, Abzan Purple. It was a nightmare.
Colorless Abzan.
You remember when there was like aggro Abzan, and then there was like mid-range Abzan, but there was also aggro mid-range Abzan,
Yes.
and there was a control mid-range Abzan, and they were actually different enough to where they should have had different...
Like, they all had Sea Drinos, but it was a question of if Sea Drino was getting started or finishing off.
It was a weird time back then.
That was dumb.
Yeah.
It's like they had modules. Okay, here's your mid-range module. Here's your aggro module, and you just take 2 of them and put them in your deck and go.
I like to think that there was like a web thing where you would click on a bar, and at the beginning it's aggro, and at the other end it was control. And as you slid it, it just changed your deck list accordingly.
That's pretty much what was going on. It was a very weird time back then.
We understood how the Pro Tour worked.
Worked is a generous term, but yes.
And you could find deck lists and coverage.
We just made fun of the names, it's true.
We did.
Yeah. All
Only
right, so
knew how good we had it.
the Pioneer metagame for day 2, there were 15 Dimir Inverter decks, 6 mono red aggro, 4 Azorius Spirits, 3 mono black aggro, 2 Lotus Breach and Simic Ramp, and then 1 each of mono green ramp, mono black vampires, that's different, Izzet Scissors, Azorius Control, and the Niv to Light deck. 1 Niv to Light deck, huh? Neat. And then in Standard, the day 2 metagame, there were 10 mono red aggro decks, 6 Azorius Control decks, and Teamer Reclamation decks, 5 Simic Ramp, 3 Jund Sacrifice, 2 Gruul Aggro, 1 each of Gruul Adventure, Mardu Sacrifice, Rakdos Aggro, 3 different decks, and a Mono White Devotion because meh. And there you go. That was your day 2 metagame breakdown. Just so you have an idea of what was going on. Again, team event, not super relevant, but sort of relevant.
Yeah.
All right, so now we've got the classics. How many people were in the standard classic?
74.
Okay, we're running through this. Zach Allen won with Azorius Control. Brendan Savasco took second with the Mono Red aggro deck. Raphael Socher, it's got to be one of those, played Simic Ramp in third. Evan Wooden also was on Simic Ramp in fourth. Javier Blanco played Mono Red aggro to fifth place. Derek Avery took Azorius Control to sixth. Teamer Reclamation by Jeffrey Carr was seventh. And Jared Ferris had Azorius Control of eighth place.
I see what you did there. I approve.
I figured you would. That's not to be confused with the Azorius Control in 16th, which is spelled differently. I'm going to guess... Oh, and in 10th, actually. It's Azorius, the adjective instead of the noun. It's kind of Azorius in here, you know? Like when you order food from the restaurant and you send it back because it's a little too Azorius. They can't all be winners. Moving on.
Detained.
How many people were in the Pioneer Classic?
74.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn, that's eerie.
Yeah.
Justin Miller won playing the Niv to Light deck. Matt Mansour took second with the Dimir Inverter. Kellen Pastor was Mono Red aggro in third because, Cluze has some pull in the community.
That's what you do.
Abraham Stein took fourth with a Mono Black aggro because he didn't read the memo properly. I'm just making stuff up. James Harris in fifth was playing the Azorius Spirits or the Supreme Phantom deck. Zach Mandelblatt in sixth was on the Sultai Delirium deck. The Supreme Phantom showed up again in seventh for Jacob McCarthy, the blue-white version. And Philip Marshall in eighth was playing the Mono Red aggro deck. Whew.
Almost there, buddy.
Wait, what Sphinx? What are we talking about? What? I think chat is all excited about a Sphinx, but I don't know which one.
Well, chat will catch up with us momentarily.
In a minute. Azori.
Oh, I see what you did there, and I do not approve. It's Azorius. Why would I approve? For that matter,
right.
It's a Sphinx. Why would I approve?
How about Modern? How many people were in the Modern Classic?
Would you like to guess?
I'm going to say, let's see, it's Modern, but Pioneer was here. I'm going to say 50.
Nope, it was 80.
Modern is always
wow.
the most. Modern is always the most.
Was the winner by 6 players.
Huh, okay.
What
So
tells me is that 6 people from Standard and Pioneer decided it was time to eat extra lunch.
so Joe Ambrosio won playing the Mono Red Prowess deck. What is this? Oh, Bedlam Reveler, Runaway Steam Kid.
Right.
Okay, yeah, that deck. Michael Ostrowski in second was also playing Mono Red Prowess. Ruby Polanco in third was playing Golgari Yawgmoth.
Those two things go together.
Stupid, sexy Yawgmoth.
Swamp.
There's a blue-white control deck in fourth by Thomas Schillingberg. Joel Wilhelm took fifth with Demir Huerza. Amulet Titan in sixth by Roger Carroll. Amulet Titan in seventh by Chang Lu. And rounding out the top 8, Anthony Laflamme playing Grixis Death Shadow. There is a Heliod Company in 9th. And in 10th,
Burn.
there we go. And then there were hiccups right on time because it's about time for me to read off a more different long list of names.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tournaments. Ladies and gentlemen, don't be surprised that we're not diving full into these classics because we just went over like 5 other tournaments.
Yeah.
So, and I have been to FNMs with larger numbers of participants than these. So,
Cluze has run FNMs with more people than those.
I have. Yeah.
It was a long time ago, but still.
Pioneer's the new hotness, and good player turnouts for both of those.
For the GPs, yeah, it was kind of unreal.
welcome to new format. Please buy your cards on the way in the building.
We promise not to ban them all immediately.
Our fingers are only kind of crossed.
So, what else do we have? Is that it?
That's it.
I think that's it.
Looks like it. So what do we have then, gents?
Some sign-offs. Whoa. Yeah, I'll start it off because I usually do. You can find me on Twitter at SqueeGoblinAbob. There's No Iron Goblin because it's the one that's been in charge of tweeting lately since I've been busy, and it hasn't been doing its job either. So like we're both kind of dropping the ball on that one.
I have noticed that.
Yeah. When I'm sufficiently busy, unfortunately, Twitter does get neglected. It's very sad.
So what's the eye doing?
The fact that I don't know what the eye is doing means the eye is probably plotting. Quite possible. I'm just going to say, for comedy's sake, that the eye is currently at the caucus looking for who has the best cookies.
God, I love cookies.
It's going to have a hard time getting there because it doesn't exist, because it's in an alleged state that's never been proven. But in the event that it, slips into the phantom zone, it might encounter cookies there. So who knows? But yeah, that's pretty much that. I've been playing more anime catch-up lately, so I don't really have a whole lot of TV updates other than that I've seen the first half of Season 3 of Sabrina, and I really getting the impression that Seasons 1 and 2 had a coherent plan, and Season 3 was possibly shifted to other writers. So, I don't know. I have not looked at the list. It just feels very different to me.
Fair enough.
It's about where I'm at on TV stuff. So I think I'll just stop there for now. Cluze.
Hey, if you want to hear more from me, you can find me on the Twitters. I am at Cluze, spelled just like it is in the show notes. On the TV front, I just recently finished up all of the Orville that is available because there's a new season coming, but it's not yet out. If you like Star Trek, Orville's really good, like really good. You should watch it. I approve. That's what I'll say. In other news, I was originally slated to go to PAX East at the end of the month here, but due to a wide variety of life reasons, that's not going to happen. So sorry. I'll catch you all next time. That's what I'll say.
Oh.
Yeah. It's a thing. If you want to find out more about that, you might want to check out the odds and ends.
That is true.
More on the odds and ends. We'll go over to Chewie.
That's me. Subscribe for more of me.
Right as it says on the 10.
Exactly. So, yes, I have many things to say. First off, hey, you guys know Joseph?
Yeah.
Gardner, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a good guy. All right. That fulfills a not at all contractual obligation. During a stream a few days ago, I got a random, I don't know if he's watching the stream at all, I got a random PayPal donation that said, "I'm drunk, talk about me on MNM."
I mean, fair.
And I went, what?
Okay. Of all the things one could do while drunk, I think that donating to Chewie is probably the best thing you could do. So
yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
Goodness knows I could use it. Because, speaking of which. So thank you, Joseph.
Yeah.
I hope you get drunk again soon.
Yeah, first of all, I hope you're feeling better now. And should you become drunk again, or while sober, feel free to donate to Chewie.
I'm mentally weighing if this is more or less ethical than loot boxes.
Considering this was all on him, I'm gonna guess this is more.
I mean, you're not telling him to get drunk, and you're not telling him that if he's drunk, something good will happen. So I guess we're still beating out loot boxes.
Yeah. Also, if anyone else would like to get drunk and donate to me, I'm not stopping you. But if you would like to be sober and donate to me, I am not stopping you.
I would prefer that one just because spending money while drunk is always a questionable choice.
It's true,
That will
but
show
at
up
least
as an Amazon box in 3 days, and you won't know what's in it.
But at least you're giving to let's say a good cause, which is paying Chewie's bills.
Chewie needs it more than Bezos.
Yeah. So, right. What am I doing? Oh, on Netflix, and it's a little late for this because these fall off of Netflix apparently on the 20th of this month. Although the last time I watched the thing that said it was falling off, it didn't. So I like rushed through it for no reason. But I don't know. I'm watching those decade documentary series. The 80s. I watched the 80s. It was a good show. Because I remembered some of that because I was born in 80, so like late 80. So I got to sort of kind of experience some of that and then absorb the rest through like the zeitgeist throughout the 90s. But so the 80s was good. I'm watching the 90s now, and thus far that's been good. I've watched the 2 television episodes and the music episode. It's all I've gotten through, so I haven't gotten to all the good stuff yet. Good stuff. But I'm going to try, if I can get through them all, to watch the 70s and the 2000s as well. So, yeah, if you're interested in those decades, you should probably watch those. I thoroughly enjoyed the one and a piece. Each episode is about 40, 42, 45 minutes, something like that. And it looks like there are 8 episodes in each decade. So it's a lot. But they're great for, like, while I'm working on a thumbnail or something, you know? I can just have it playing on the iPad here in front of me. They're great for actual background noise that I only sort of have to pay attention to. Because I lived through that stuff, so... Yeah. But anyway, it's good stuff. Check it out. But if you're watching this after February 20th, it might not be there anymore. Or it might, because I don't know how that works. What else? Also, all the Tremors movies are on Netflix now. All of them. Quick. Cluze, how many Tremors movies are there?
5?
No.
Oh.
There are 6 that I'm aware of.
Oh.
There will always be more Tremors movies than you think there were.
Yeah, I actually padded that to get to 5. I was completely
I also
unaware.
thought it was 5 because I looked it up once. But look at that. There's another Tremors movie.
Yeah. So 1 was just a good movie. Like, if you haven't seen Tremors, you should watch Tremors. It's got a young Kevin Bacon in it. So why haven't you watched it? But Tremors 2 is pretty okay. It's pretty good. It's starting to get a little, And then Tremors 3 is where it starts to go bad. And I can't wait. I'm going to watch them all.
Are you going to go out of your way to watch the episode of Sliders that was also Tremors?
No.
It's probably wise.
But I am going to watch all of these Tremors movies. They're on Netflix. I'm pretty sure it's 6. And Michael Gross is apparently in all of them.
Dude, like, Tremors is a good idea to watch on Groundhog's Day.
Which was yesterday.
Yeah, it's too late for that now, unless you're trapped in a loop, in which case you got time. But I'm just thinking, like, Tremors as a Groundhog's Day movie would actually be pretty good, because when it pops out, someone loses their shadow.
See what you did there.
Yeah.
Lord. Anyway, so that's just what I've been watching here. I also finished Letterkenny again, because after I finished it before 2 more seasons popped out. So now I finished it again. Still good. I still love it. Can't wait for the next season. Next. Yeah. Anyway, so what I'm up to, well, if you go to youtube.com/themanapool, I have a YouTube video going up every day. What's going up right now? So I did a quick like Chewie vlog thing where I looked back at my YouTube videos from 2019. Do you believe Mortal Kombat was a game I played in 2019? damn. Mortal Kombat felt like a long time ago, and that's because 2019 took about 5 years to get through.
That's how time's been lately.
Yeah.
I asked Cluze to explain it, but he wouldn't.
Cluze, is that how time works?
It's probably not how time works.
But it is how our perception of time works. See, he can't argue with that one.
It goes into the realm of whether or not time is just perception, so you know.
Oh, God. Ah! But, so yeah, check that out. And then what went up today, I looked forward to 2020, to now that a 12th of it has passed, to figure out what sort of games I wanted to try to turn into content in the coming year. And it's a big, long list of good stuff.
It is, but fast forward to 1858.
Cluze was very excited when I said I'm going to play Pizza Titan Ultra this year.
I don't believe that he's going to do it, but I was very excited. I've been burned before.
What? No, I've watched everything that you sent me.
It only took years.
Plural. Look, I wear that hoodie that you bought me now that it's slightly chilly every day.
Oh, good.
Like, every day. I should probably actually wash it now that I think about it. But anyway. Also coming up soon is Chapter 2 of Galakrond's Awakening, the new solo adventure in Hearthstone, where I played through the story, got the new cards, talked about the new cards, you know, that sort of thing. That'll be going until that adventure ends. So whenever that is. So you'll get 2 of those videos a week. And also on stream, right here on twitch.tv/themanapool, I streamed the Untitled Goose Game. Saturday, I want to say.
All right.
I think. Honk. And yeah, also known as Asshole Goose Simulator. That's what I call it, because that's what you're doing. And that game is entirely too much fun. So that'll be going up as a YouTube series. I edited up the first 2.5 today. So starting, in a few days, those will start going up on YouTube. Yay. Ow. So, yeah, that's a thing. Is that everything? I think it's everything for now. I have an idea for a new, periodic, Chewie vlog thing. I was flipping through the pictures on my phone, and I have all kinds of pictures of just ridiculous crap. So I'm thinking of doing a Stuff Chewie Sees series where I will just pick a few of those pictures and throw them up on the screen and talk about them. Because I see weird stuff when I drive. Just weird stuff. So yeah, and people seem to like it when it's just me talking to the camera anyway, so I figure me talking to the camera about something bizarre would be...
Yeah, that Cluze were fired. It's over.
Yeah, that's fair. We weren't getting paid anyway, so...
Is it better now? Am I helping? Can you scan my hand so that you can steal things later?
Could you put your thumb up so I can open your iPhone?
I mean, if I have an iPhone, you can open it.
I have to push my thumb against it and it knows my thumb.
Yeah, my phone operates on thumb too.
Sometimes when I do things to my thumb, I'm like, open. God, I have to punch in the code. That's annoying. Anyway.
I refuse to open, Chewie.
I'm afraid I can't do that, Dave. Chewie.
Your thumb was too close to the pickle juice, Chewie. It's over now.
That's gross. Anyway. But yeah. Also, here on Twitch, I have a new long-running, chill stream game to play, and it's Skyrim. I did a Super Bowl Skyrim stream for those that didn't want to watch the big game that lasted for about 5 hours on Sunday, roughly, where I'm just walking around Skyrimming. Just, talking to chat, hanging out. It's very chill. It's not going to be turned into YouTube content. I'm not rushing to get through anything. I'm like, okay, I got to get through this so I could get to YouTube. No, we're just running around doing stuff. We might be side questing. We might just be traversing the countryside. We might be working on the main story. We might be assassinating people. You never know. We might be building a house. There's all kinds of stuff to do in Skyrim because that game is massive. So, yeah, if that sounds like a good time, come hang out. Yeah. You can learn about the perks mod I have installed as I learn about it.
Oh, are you going through mods?
Well, I have a few quality of life mods, like making the menu UI better and making some things lighter so you're not constantly over encumbered and things like that. But I also installed a mod that it doesn't overhaul the perk system or the perk trees, but it tweaks them.
Okay. But you're not like playing through as like Spider-Man or anything weird like that. You're
No, none of those.
Okay.
Everything is quality of life except for the perks thing, and that's really a quality of life because some of the perk trees in Skyrim are not good.
Sure.
So,
like, I'm in favor of quality of life mods in general when a game's been around long enough because the developers are not going to go back and fix problems.
No.
So I think when I played Dragon Age Origins, it was like 8 or 9 years or whatever after the game had come out, and third-party mods were how you made the game keep working because they fixed a lot of glitches.
Nice.
And they also put in some of the features that weren't completed when the game was launched, but all the code was still there, so they just sort of finished it.
Oh.
So that's kind of neat too.
Huh. So yeah, there you go. I forgot things. Okay, so if you want to help support what I do, Manipool Productions is a Patreon-supported endeavor. So you can go to patreon.com/themanipool and become a lifeguard, which can get you a variety of perks. Now remember, you get the one YouTube video every day, you get streams throughout the week, and you get the podcasts, 2 podcasts a week, and that's all free. You don't have to pay for any of that. So, but if you do want to help, you can get the YouTube videos and the Manipool episodes early. YouTube videos, like as soon as they're uploaded, they're on Patreon. Like sometimes they're a day ahead, sometimes they're a week ahead. So sometimes you just get this large chunk of videos that you could watch. Yeah. Random bits of fuzz floating at my face. It was terrifying. You can get access to the odds and ends, which is all the nonsense recorded before and after both Monday Night Magic and the Manipool. That is uncensored and unfiltered. And just yesterday, I got 3 more of those posted. Yeah, 3 more. Which means of the ones from last year, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I only have 8 left. So that's only like 2, maybe 3 more sitting down, finding time to listen through them sessions. So that's pretty good. I'm looking over there because that's where my whiteboard is, and I cross them out when they go up on Patreon. So it's a motivator. When I finished the first column, I went, yeah, because that felt good, because there's a lot in the first column. But anyway, then once I'm caught up with those, I will get caught up on the ones from this year, which it's only like 5 or 6. So yeah, hell yeah. But yeah, that's just behind the scenes nonsense. And finally, you can get the odds and ends, the early stuff, and the sponsorship shout out on both podcasts and on the end screen for the YouTube videos. Those are the Mythic Lifeguards. So I'd like to thank them right now. In proper order this time, because I found the right website. On the Manipool, I found a different patron manager, and they were not in the same order, and my brain could not take it, y'all. It was bad. Bill, wake up.
I am waiting.
No waiting. We have Jason Doan, Kim Ho, Andrew Hunt, Al, Lance Delicious, Team You Hellas Are You, Connor Kennedy, John Morris, Alex Gonzalez, Scuzzo, Jeff Spencer, Stuart Slaw, PJ McMullen, Sophia Brattain, Casey, Faye Says, Danny Liao, Cody Buckawing, Jake Jansons, Jason Kaus, nope, wait, Jason Kaus. Look, see? Things changed and my brain refuses to accept it. John Parker, Violet Moon, Aleph Cat, Beardy Man, Bartle, Backwards Logic, ALK Alters, and the Beast Father, Aaron Goodwine. So, yeah, thank you all so very much for your support. I quite literally could not do this without you. And to all of the lifeguards at every tier, thank you so much. I appreciate it. So with that, I guess we're done. Are we done?
You tell me.
We're done.
What? No, I'm not telling you. I'm not boss of you.
Oh. Well, in that case, yeah, we're done.
Okay. So,
Delegation.
so this has been Monday Night Magic number 680. Woo. Dude, in 10 more, we could say nice 10 times. There it was. Thank you all so very much for joining us. And go play some magic.